Hi, my name is Di and welcome to the You Are Special video series, Keeping It Real. The subject matter for today is giving other people power of our lives and the difference between constructive feedback and criticism or opinions. And there's a great difference, so let's start off with that. So constructive feedback is when somebody tells us something about us that a way that we can improve. So they point out perhaps an area, a weakness, if you like. We all have strengths and weaknesses, and they'll point out some examples or even ask us and involve us in the conversation in ways that we could improve on that particular skill. And maybe to do with relationships, but very often it's at work. And sometimes they're called a performance review. And anybody that knows what they're doing or is trained in this matter will know about what's called a feedback sandwich. And that is where we tell somebody something positive about them, and then we'll talk about where they could improve. And then we finish on a positive note and leave the person walking away feeling good about who they are. And that's a really right way to give feedback from a coach's point of view, from a boss's point of view, and in any relationship really point of view. So that's giving feedback. And then there's opinions or criticism, which often come to us unsolicited, completely never asked for, and somebody wants to give you their opinion. Now, sometimes they're giving you that opinion because they're being spiteful. It often doesn't come from a nice, kind, warm, loving place, although they might think that it is. And you can tell the difference, and you usually know. But people want to give us opinions on ways we spend our money, on ways we conduct our relationship, on our personality type, on how we are. Many people have given me an opinion over the years that I'm too loud or that I'm too controlling or whatever it might be. And so people will give you that opinion, and often it tells us more about them than it does about us. However, we give them time or space in our brain. And I know when that's happened to me and people have given me an opinion of me that I haven't liked and hasn't come from a loving place, I've spent an awful lot of time wasting my time thinking about it and crying about it and being upset about it and perhaps writing return emails or letters about it, telling other people about how dare they say that. Now, if somebody said to me, I've got green blood, I wouldn't believe them. But sometimes when somebody tells us something about us, it hits a nerve within us and we get really upset. And I'm not saying it's easy not to get upset, but the truth is we need to be able to decide, does their opinion really matter to me? So there's a quote that says, what other people think of you is none of your business. And truth is, I care about what people think about me. I like people to like me. I want people to like me. Generally, I want my husband to like me. I want my clients to like me and the services I provide. I want my family and my friends to generally like who I am. But occasionally, sometimes, I upset people. I don't mean to, but I upset people along the way. And what's really important here is that we know the difference. If we've done something that we don't like about us, then we get to feel bad. And we know when we do that. And, you know, we all at certain times do that. But sometimes people give you an opinion and you spend days or weeks or sometimes even months concerned about what it is they said, or trying indeed to change their opinion of us, when really it doesn't really matter. We've got to decide whose opinion really counts. And at the end of the day, when I look in the mirror, I need to know that I'm a good person. I need to know that I've been the best me I can be. And indeed, that's what You Are Special is about, becoming the best you can be. And some days we're going to mess up. Some days we're going to make mistakes, and some days we're going to upset people. But when somebody next hands you an opinion of you that you don't like, that you think is unfair, you know, you have a choice on whether you're going to accept that. And if you've spent a lot of time thinking about what somebody else said or what somebody else did, as I have in my life, certain times in my life, then you need to know that you have the power right now to stop that and to say, what they think of me is none of my business. What I think of me and the people I love think of me is what really counts. So I hope that's been of help to you. If you like what you hear, then subscribe to the YouTube channel, like and share the You Are Special Facebook page, and I'd love to hear from you in a constructive feedback kind of a way on what you think of this. So have a great day and remember how special and fabulous you really are. Thanks. Bye.